guys, it's Penny here at Carbs Sparkles. First of all, oh my gosh, huge thank you. So many new subscribers, so many inquiries for my new products. Put my teeth back in a minute. I am trying to work out postage costs overseas to find out what is the better one, because of the weight of, especially with the index cards that are laminated, the post is working out the same price as the index card. So I am sort of playing around and trying to see if there's a cheaper way of posting them so you guys don't have to pay so much postage. But I've come on today because I have got all my bits ready. Drum roll for my heaven and earth. And I've actually decided on what one I'm doing. So what I'm going to be doing today is getting a little bit prepared, because what I want to do is make it a whole storyline of the beginning to the end of doing this heaven and earth design. Now, as you all may be aware, my love for cats is crazy.
I thought you were going to say your love for me.
And that's a different story. As you can hear, Amelia's here. That's not Amelia.
Hi.
There's Amelia. Amelia. This is Amelia. This is Annalie.
The boring one.
So we have, seriously, you two. Come on. We don't want any cat fights. Oh, and I'm a comedian. Right. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to prepare. Now, as you all know, I work on a budget. I haven't actually bought the pattern yet because I haven't got the money until next week. So, unless somebody buys the product, then I will be buying it sooner. But yeah, as of the moment, I haven't got I haven't got the pattern yet. But when you go onto Heaven and Earth website, you can get the floss chart, whatever it's called, the thing that tells you how much you need of what and what the colours are and so forth. So that's what I printed off. Now, what one am I doing? I'm doing this.
Oh, that one's cute.
I'm doing this. And he's reading Harry Potter. So, yeah, this is the one I'm going to do. Now, it's called Cats Reading. I've got the max colour because I thought if I get the max colour, that way, I haven't got it yet, but I will be getting it. If I get the max colour, then you're using more colours, so less of each colour. So, as you've seen by a previous video, I have got 1,000 of every single colour. My daughter loves to just come in and distract me. Just pick the chair up and take it. She's now under the table. So do I kick her?
No, please don't.
So yeah, maximum colour. Now this is, I did write it down and now I've lost it. Right, this is 239 colours. It works out, it's 625 stitches by 446 stitches, which means it's 157 centimetres by 112. I swear she's biting my knee. She's still under the table. Seriously, guys, you couldn't make this up, could you? I worn all of them. I'm going to do a video now, so I need patience, I need time and quiet. And guess what? I've got one making stickers next to me, and I've got the other one under the table underneath me. I don't even know what she's looking for.
I'm getting the pink boxes because I'm going to do something.
Right, okay. She's getting the spare round drills because she's going to do something. And Amelia's now leaving me as well because she's going to go and watch it. And she tried to whisper thinking that she wouldn't be seen, or maybe I wouldn't say it, but I did. So hopefully we'll get peace and quiet and you lot can actually hear what I'm doing. Right, what I also wanted to show you guys, get out from under the table, me, because she's just being disruptive.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to show you how I do it. Right, now this is 12 pages. Now, see, they've come in here. Oh, it's underneath there. They've got me all of Quiver. But yeah, that's the one. Cat's Reading, it's called. And I just think it's so cute. And because of the bright colours, it'll go amazing with my sneaky cat. So, right, we can put that up there now. Now, what I wanted to also show you is what you get when you, the floss sheet or chart, I can't remember what it's called, is you get, this will be the first page, page 1. And what it basically is, it'll give you a symbol, strands, as if, because remember this is Heaven and Earth, is a cross-stitch conversion. And then the DMC number, and then the colour. What I did is I printed out 2 copies. Now, this isn't 2 copies. This is first and second sheet. But I printed out 2 copies. And then I chopped it so that it was just before the DMC number. So I chopped it down so it was like this. Then I put some double-sided tape on the back and I placed it like so. These don't correspond, but I'm just showing you. So I placed it as close to the symbol as I could. So if you look at that, if I come up closer, as you can see, so the symbol's here, and where the DMC was there, I've just chopped the second copy and I've just placed it so that it's next to it. And then, I'm not even in shot, yes I am. And then what I've done is then cut down the other side of the DMC. So, theoretically, my labels, because what I then did, I had lots of strips. I then put them into my printer and I copied it. But I copied it onto label paper. And then I cut that into strips. So I now have the colour, the symbol and the DMC number. Now, because I'll be working with Pattern Keeper, I won't particularly need the symbol or I won't particularly need the colour. But I like having them on there. Now, I did that and I know this, I'm hoping that it makes sense. Please, please, if it doesn't, let me know and I will try and recap. I'm going to put these into somewhat of an order. 996, there we go. Right. So I have these. Now these are on label paper. As you can see, like so. Right. What I then do to make it easier to cut. Now these sheets are the backing for labels that come with labels. I don't throw anything away because I think, oh, it might come in useful for something. So that's not quite wide enough. So what I'm going to do is I do this. I will take it off of there. Let me move these over because I want you to see what I'm actually doing. Take the backing off those stickers and I place it like so, leaving a small gap here. Small gap at the end, and that will make sense in a minute. Then I'll do the next one, and this is how I work. I'll do the next one, remembering to leave a gap in between each strip. So between those two, I've got a gap here. And this will just make the process so much easier. Right, so we're going to stick these on. Hopefully you guys won't get bored. But I just wanted to show you how I do it. Now, you don't have to do it this way. You may have an easier way of doing it, but this is how I do it. Leaving a gap. They're not very straight, but to be honest, it doesn't matter. At this point, it really doesn't matter. Right. So put that on like so. Leaving a gap. And then the last one will go on there. And then that's that done. Right. So I there have 239 labels ready. I did think I'd need a second pot, but I don't. Right, I'm going to get rid of that in the pot down there. Now, the next thing. I've decided this is my box and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 of these containers. If you'd seen me unboxing, I got a great deal off Amazon. I think it was four of these for £8.99. 4. You got 2 coloured ones and 2 white ones. So I bought 2 sets and I had to spare one anyway. This is what I'm going to be kitting it up in. So what I've done before I came on live, is I opened these packs up and I've drawn, I'm hoping you can see it, I've drawn with a Sharpie pen along the hinges. Now, the reason that I do that is because I know the way they go then. So that I'm not putting anything on upside down. Now, I've got 5 clear ones and I've got 5 coloured ones. Now, I think we're going to use the coloured ones first, just because I can. Right, so what we're going to do is I cut the bottom of that and then down that side. Now, this may be a bit long-winded and I hopefully won't be here on video for 6 hours. So, and you see we've still got a little lip here. Yeah? So, what I then do is I cut it, but I don't cut it all the way. I cut it so it's still attached. And that is why you leave that little bit at the top. So, that went a bit squiff. So, I literally cut it, but all I'm cutting is to the end of the paper, end of the label. I am not cutting that little bit at the back, because how awful would it be to sit there and sort out these tiny little labels. Now, the reason I'm doing this now is I'm hoping that I can get this bit done, this job of getting all the labels on, and then over the next few days I can start getting it kitted up. Now, it'll most probably, I will kit it up on video, but it'll be a couple of videos, because sometimes kitting up can take an hour to do a 60 odd colour, and sometimes I've got in this 239. So this is what I'm going to do. Now, I always start here and go across like so. That's how I've always done it like that. Now, are my stickers yes, see? Perfect. I was a bit worried and I was thinking about cutting this and putting the colour at the top and then, but that's fine. They will work like this. Now, I am going to turn it while I'm putting the stickers on, just because it then makes it easier. Now, I know that in this pattern, there's quite a few where there is a good few thousand drills. And I know that these little containers won't hold that many. But there's also quite a few that's got like a couple of hundred. I will be doing a spares box. An update on I did finish putting all my art dots away. That 1,000 of every single colour. They are now away. And it ended up, didn't fit in my 2 wooden boxes. What it ended up is I've got 2 wooden boxes and a full photo box. But a lot of that, or some of that, is going to be going into this kit, because I don't really want 3 pots. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sort out some little storage, sort out a box, so that all the leftovers that don't fit in these will go into a little box. Now, what I also did is I've got some stickers here. Now this will be number 1. And all I'm going to do is I was going to put it on the side, but it won't fit, is I'm going to put one in that corner. So we know that's number 1. So we go on to number 2. So yeah, that's it. Hopefully it won't take forever. I have got the grandchildren here. I am going to be doing dinner shortly. In fact, I'm going to write all these numbers. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes. So I'm not going to bother cutting that little bit off because I just can't be bothered. Don't need to. It's going to go in the bin anyway. And then we literally... And the reason I'm doing it, I cut them as I'm going to stick them, is because then I don't have to work out in what order. I've already worked out what order they're on. They're all in the right order on this sheet. Now it is so easy to do. As long as if you've got a printer, now you don't have to do it on label paper. You can put it on, like I do some of my labels when I'm kitting up non-Heaven and Earth designs, and all I do is I print it off. I put double siding on the back of it, and you can either print it, put it on your containers like that, or what I do is I attach that double sided tape onto masking tape, and then so that the masking tape is the bit that's at the top, that is on your containers. That way, there is no form of gunk left, because the masking tape comes off really, really easily. So that's what I do. You don't need specifically label paper if you haven't got it. I got some because of the index cards that I'm doing, so I've just used a sheet from there. In fact, I actually wasted a sheet because they weren't lined up properly on the printer. Right, so that was 369. So we go back to here and we just carry on sticking. Now, I don't mind using this storage. I don't think... If you were to ask me what my favourite storage is, it's got to be Elizabeth Ward. Now, Elizabeth Ward is my favourite. Then it would be bottles. Then it would be Tic Tacs. I like Tic Tacs as they're very compact. The only thing I don't like about the Tic Tac boxes is the fact that you can't get your pen in there, which is what I really like about the Elizabeth Ward, especially if you're doing something that's confetti heavy. Now, I am so looking forward to doing this, and I'm going to be doing it a little bit different because I saw a video, I now can't find that video, but they did the diamond painting without having to buy canvas. Now, like I said, as you all know, I work on a budget. I can't afford a canvas, especially because a canvas for this size would be expensive. So, but I'm not going to reveal it. I will show you all. Now, it may not work, but it may work. And if it works, it will be amazing. I think it will, because if I remember rightly, when I watched a video before about it, it worked. So, we will find out together. I'm quite happy for everybody to sit there and watch it fail, just as much as I'm happy for everybody to sit there and watch it work. So, yeah. Right, so I don't think this will take an awful long time to do. It's not, I'm on the third, just about to start the third strip out of 6. Yeah, see, I don't cut it very strong because it's very straight, because it doesn't matter, because the backing sheet is not what I want. It's the labels on the top. But I was umming and ahhing between this one and there's a couple of other ones. But I really like this one, and I love my cats. I was going to do one that my daughter wanted, and then I thought, no, I'm going to be a little bit selfish about this. And I'm going to do one that I want to do. And hopefully you'll all follow my progress on it. I am going to do a playlist because I haven't done any playlists yet. And I think I might have a little organising of my YouTube, put things into playlists. But this one will be the first in the Heaven and Earth Designs playlist for, I forgot what it's called, Cats Reading. And I didn't look. I don't even think it is. It's over there, but I can't actually see the writing. Blind as a bat, me. Blind as a bat. So yeah, we went out earlier, me and the kiddos. We went down to the local recreation ground, completely forgetting that there's a fair down there, and my daughter she has social anxiety and she doesn't do well with crowds. So we'd taken a packed lunch and stuff, and I felt like I didn't want to sort of let the little ones down. I've lost them, there they are. So what I did is we sort of went to a quiet little corner. On to number 4, guys. We went to a quiet little corner, and we, what did we do? We ate our lunch. The little ones played in the park for an hour, and then we came home. I am not sure at the moment whether they go home today or tomorrow. tomorrow or Monday. We will find out.
How are you going?
I'm doing really well, actually, Emily.
I was about to say, have you sport any yet? But yeah, I haven't started.
No, we're just doing getting the containers ready. I don't think we're doing too bad. This is number 4 container. So, I tell you, there's no
How
way...
many containers are there going to be?
9.
Good luck.
Why are you saying it like that?
Because, like, you're going to be looking for a number. And then
No,
you're
because
gonna be
they are.
for all of them.
And I will say this. It's a good job, thank you for saying that, Annalie, because I didn't actually realise I hadn't said it. I am kitting these up in DMC number order.
Okay.
The reason I'm doing that is because there is no way on earth I'd know where all these symbols are. You know? And I know that I've seen some people set them up. And I didn't even write enough labels. I've seen some people set it up. Right. And what they've done is they've done it so they've put like all the math symbols together, all the arrows together.
That's what you normally do.
That's what I would do when it's 50 colours.
There's too many. There's like,
But
how
there's
many are there?
259. So, 239. So, you ain't got no chance in hell.
Because otherwise you won't be able to find them.
So, and because also with Pattern Keeper, it is, you basically can do it on DMs, but like it tells you the symbol, yes, but it tells you what DMC number it is. So, it means that I can just go by DMC number. And that's what I intend to do. My intention is to work purely by DMC. Like, I'm looking at some of these symbols, right? Like, there's a square with dots in it. What even is that? There's an upside down question mark. There's an R in a circle. There's a coloured in thing. There's a half. There's a square with lines in it that matches the dots, I suppose. I would never, ever be able to find all these. Not in a million years.
You've got a smiley face there. Oh, it's a C.
It's a C.
I don't like a
You know, so, yeah. DMC numbers. I'm hoping that it's going to be easy enough to download onto Pattern Keeper. I might have a little play this afternoon. Bye, Annalie. And what I might do is download one of the free patterns just so that I can see how it works. I've also got to prepare some bits. There's a lot of work that goes into this, guys. But if it works how I want it to work, like please understand, this Heaven and Earth will not be done this year. Oh no, it won't be done this year. I'm working on a couple of paintings at the minute. This will be my long-term project, that what I might do is bring it out once a week, or maybe do a whip on it once a month. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do any of you do Heaven and Earth designs? If so, how do you do just that design, or do you do other designs, other paintings at the same time? Or how do you do it? Do you sort of do it when you're in the mood? Or do you do it as and when? Like it takes your fancy sort of thing. Let me know how you guys do it. Number 5. 4 more to go, guys. We're past the halfway mark. Yeah. So, like, how do you do it? Or are you venturing on a big project and you haven't quite started it yet? Or do you have it where this is the only thing you work on? Like, obviously, because I am me, I have chose a very large one. I have gone max colour just because the challenge of it excites me. I have done cross stitch for many, many years. Not for a few years, but years ago, you'd always see a cross stitch, counted cross stitch. I used to do it all the time. I've also done latch hook rugs, which were from a counted chart. So I'm hoping that has given me a bit of a learning how to do this one. It will be a hell of a lot easier with Pattern Keeper because I'm going to sound really old now. Back in my day, you didn't have things like Pattern Keeper. To be fair, you didn't even have mobile phones. And that's really showing my age. So, yeah. So, I'm really looking forward to starting this. In fact, I'm actually itching to start this. I've got all the drills, as in I've got some of every colour, as you know, from getting 1,000 of every colour from Art Dot, which was an amazing price, $27.99. But I may not have all the quantities of every colour, so I will be sort of sorting it as to what I want to do. I am going to be, like I said, kitting up on video. It may be that it's spread over 2-3 videos because it's going to be one hell of a long video otherwise. And I don't think the memory in my phone will allow me to do that. So, I will split it over a couple of videos. But I'm itching to start these guys, this one. I can't start it till next week because of getting the pattern. So, that's number 6 box done. Now, I haven't put what it is on here, and that is because these are going to be kept, number 1, they're going to be kept entirely away from all my other diamonds, because I'm going to keep them in this little storage, sort of half a cube. And number 2, I don't have any other storage. This is me using up all of the storage of this type. So, it'll be a case of it won't get mixed up. And I'll know by seeing, I'm not doing anything else that has 9 storage containers. So, it'll definitely be, I won't get it mixed up with anything else. I am also, when I start kitting up, I'm going to do a mini spare drills box, just a little one, to keep any overs. I'm also will mark off any drills that I haven't got enough of the quantity. Well, not mark it off, but mark it so that when I am kitting down in future, I can put it straight into this one. Now, there are a lot of colours that I will have enough. So, that'll be, I hopefully mark off a good amount. I don't think there's going to be too many that I don't have enough of the quantity. Because I'm looking at it now, there's a few that are like 1,084. Well, if I've already got some, then I've already got, and I've just got 1,000 of the art dot ones, then I should have plenty. Now, what I am going to do is I am going to have a think about what I was going to say, because it just literally flew out of my mind quicker than it flew in. Right, what I am going to do is, as you saw me kit when I was putting all the art dot ones away, they're just the art dot ones are in my wooden boxes. What I am now going to do is when I kit up for this one, I'm actually going to kit up with my spare drills, but not the art dot ones. I am only going to use the art dot ones if I haven't got enough of the other ones. Because the art dot ones do actually look really good quality. The other ones, if I look at them and they look like they're basically crap quality, then I won't use them. But if they look half decent, I want to use them up. I've also, because I have been so busy today, I've also sorted out the Diamond Art Club spares. And I'm hoping that once I've kitted this up, that I will have space in the wooden boxes to put those in. That's what I'm hoping. I haven't got a lot because I've only kitted down 2 paintings from Diamond Art Club. Is it 2? The Llama Corn and Sneaky Cat. Yeah, 2. I've only kitted down 2. So yeah, that is the plan. But what I want to do is I want to use, because I don't want to throw them away, but I love the quality of the Diamond Art Club drills. So I do want to keep them separate because I'm blind as a bat, can't see much in front of my eyes. So I can't tell just by looking at them, really. Obviously, I can see whether there's dimples or whether there's extra little trashy bits stuck to the side of them. I can see all that. But I can't until I actually start using them. They all look the same. Literally 8. Last box, guys. And I have kept my trash in there. And the reason why I've kept it there is, number 1, it's handy to have. And number 2, it just makes it so much easier because I can then put them straight in the trash pot. I do have a gorgeous trash cook pot. In fact, I've got 2 from Sam over at Kitten Up Kitten. But because this one is a painting that's not going to be done every day or whatever, I don't want to use them on this. I might still use them. Right. There we go, guys. Not quite full up, that one. But we will put that like so. So there we have. Let's get rid of this rubbish. There we have 239. What I actually might do, just had a thought, because so that I can see them when they're actually in. Let's see if I can get any little labels out. Little one, little one, little one. You want little ones? Oh, in fact, this isn't. Will that fit? Yeah. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... Do you know what? I find drills everywhere. I'm going to... Now, we've got 9, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put a sticker on this bit as well. In fact, I can't do that 9 because it just looks like an up, down 6. So let me do a normal 9. Right. So if I put that on here, it'll make it so much easier to see it when it's in here. Because what I'm going to do is, let's cut these up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. So we've got 9. Then we've got 8. Because then when I'm actually working on this, they're going to be so much easier to get out from there. And then they're also labelled at the top. So surely I can't mess up like... You wouldn't think, would you? But it is me. But I just thought that might actually... 6, 5. That might be a way where I can actually see them whilst they're in the pot. While they're in the thing. So I can just grab a... Because I don't need all of them out at the same time. Now, I could have sort of got some storage, like bottle cases, so that I could get these... That side, so that I could have got them all in maybe a couple of 120 box, because I know you can get those. But the fact that these were, what, I paid $7.99, so £16 I paid for all of these, apart from one that I already had, obviously. I think it's a pretty good price, to be honest. And I do, although it's not always easy, I can dip my pen into these pots. There we go. So this will be like so. And then I've got a little box here. This is the box that I'm going to be... Let me lift you up a bit so you can actually see. Yeah, so this will be the little box that I keep my extras in. And then I'll just keep, for instance, like this is the first sheet. So I'll keep the list in here. It must probably be like so, whatever. I'll keep it in here. So when I'm kitting down, I can keep an eye on this. So that I know exactly what numbers, when I'm kitting down, to put straight into here. Rather than putting it into my spares. I hope that made sense.
It did.
Thank you. Right, so for now, guys, I've got 3 hungry children. I'm going to go and shove a pizza in the oven and some chips, because that's the kind of day I've had. I'm so tired. So for now, thank you for watching. Give me a little thumbs up. Lots of thumbs today. Lots of thumbs. If you like the video, thank you all to my new subscribers. Thank you to my amazing followers that have followed me for a while and give me such encouragement. If you have any improvements that I could do, or any, just be kind. Leave us a little note in there. Leave us a little comment. If there's anything that I didn't explain clearly, because I do know that I kind of chat a little bit more when I don't need to.
You ramble.
I do ramble. This won't be the first time I've done it, believe me. So just leave a comment. I'm happy to answer any questions. If there's something I didn't explain properly or something I explained wrong, just leave us a comment. But yeah, if you like me, hit that subscription button. It's down there. It's down there. Down there, I think. It's down along the bottom somewhere. And then if you hit the little bell icon, you'll hear a...
Ding.
That sounded enthusiastic. Let's try again. If you hit the little bell icon, ding, is what you'll hear when I upload a video. So for now, guys, thank you all for watching. Have an amazing rest of the day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And I will see you all soon. Bye.